What?
What other NBA you got, bro?
Let's see. We touched on a little bit. The NBA supposed to resume in July.
That's really
Did
it.
they have like a tentative date or just July?
I thought they said June, late June. Or they gonna let them practice all June and then come back July.
Practice all June, play in July. They said the designated spots are supposed to be either
Vegas and Orlando.
And I saw Houston as a possible choice as well, but they said Orlando is the clear front runner.
And you know, they said they already started with optional training.
Houston's open. I would not want to go to Houston. Houston is like that's like Corona COVID city right now because Houston's
But it started in Florida. That was the biggest hot spot. Like when spring break was going crazy.
Yeah, but now everybody left. Everybody left and took it back home. Now, and Florida's like one of those states. Like, bro, wrestling's still going on in Florida.
Yeah, Florida.
Wrestling come on every week with no fans. You heard me? With no fans, Trey.
That's wild.
WWE and AEW both broadcasting.
Both of them are essential businesses. The governor,
because they say that.
And then he came out and said, "We'll find space. We'll make the space. Whatever you need." He just want the money because it's gonna
booming economy.
NBA gonna pay him. The NBA not gonna just come there and not get no money.
I know, like 2-3 weeks ago, the Hawks started. They started like with training, optional training, and because it was like four Hawks players came, but only 2 did the like actual optional training because you gotta do all these tests or whatever. But
we got an athlete right here, guys. Today they announced that y'all going back July 7th, June 7th or June 8th.
June 7th.
Yeah.
How as an athlete, how have you been dealing with this coronavirus?
Well, I had a pretty straightforward schedule. I just map out everything that I need to do or that I want to do. Y'all can hear me?
Yeah.
So, excuse me. I map out everything that I want to do. So on Mondays I'll work out. Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays I'll do drill work or go run routes with a quarterback. And on Fridays I'll work out again in the weight room. Also, I'm always running, trying to stay in shape and everything, and eating the way I'm supposed to eat. So it's really just staying consistent and just motivating yourself, really, because if you don't have no type of motivation during this time, you're not going to really be productive because you could easily just say, I'm just sleeping and not do nothing. I might do some ab work or something. But it's really just all self-motivation and getting up out the bed and going to do what you have to do.
So the coaches and the trainers, they've been in contact with y'all to make sure you're doing like taking like weekly.
So what they have.
Because I can't.
You said what?
Yeah, your mic was going in and out, but
I like muted then unmuted.
Yeah, I heard your question, man.
You hear me now?
Yeah. So basically, what they had us doing is while we had a point system, right, and they put all the players, all the players that's on the team into groups, teams. So it's 4 teams, and the more videos you send in of you doing the workout, drills, even your meals and stuff, the more videos and pictures you send in, that's points for your team, and you don't win anything, but it's really just accountability challenge to make sure you're doing things. Because if your teammate got 15 points and you got 2, you know what I'm saying, it makes you look bad, and you don't want to look bad, so that's why it forces you and it makes you want to go work out. So that's what our coaches and training staff had us doing, is a accountability challenge, sending videos.
Championship mentality, right there.
Exactly.
That's where it starts. Right there.
Exactly.
Show is though.
Exactly, because a lot of people in a lot of people in the country is not doing what we're doing. And I mean, it's reality. It is what it is. So I think our team is far ahead of everybody in the country right now, just because of this challenge and what we're doing to stay accountable to the team and to each other.
Last time you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Last time you was on the podcast, it was our 4th episode, and you said that Joe Burrow was gonna be dangerous. Whole guys, man, y'all won the championship. How you feeling? How you feel about Miles?
I'm very confident in Miles Brennan. Basically, what it's going to take for us to get back to where we want to be. I think it's going to take for us to just trust in each other and continue to work on timing, and just knowing him having the confidence and knowing we're going to be in the spot that we need to be in when we need to be in that spot. So just as much as we could be consistent, getting out there every day and then just running routes, even if it's just a few, I think this is going to help us out a lot better. I believe in Miles. I think his talent he has a great talent. He has a great arm. I believe that he's going to be one of the top quarterbacks in the country this year. We have 2 returning starters at receiver with Jamal Chase, which is the Belindikoff Award winner, and we have Terrence Marshall, which I think he was a big sleeper this year, and overlooked because of the amount of offensive power we had on the field last year with Clyde and Justin and Thad and everybody else. So he was a big sleeper, and plus he got hurt for like 3-4 games, so people just forgot about him. But he was the one that had 3 touchdowns in the first game. So I think he's going to be a big part to the offense too. We also have Racing McMath. He was like a 6-man to the receivers last year, and he's going to be great in the starting lineup. And plus, we have a lot of great freshmen coming in, and me. So I think as long as we continue to work, I think we're going to be right back where we was last year in the national championship, playing whoever it is that we're playing.
If give y'all one, man. This thing, they talking crazy.
I think we're gonna have it, to be honest. Whether it's just SEC championship or a national championship, whatever the case may be, we're gonna have some type of championship that counts towards this season. Yeah. So if it's just an SEC championship, that's
still something.
That's almost like winning a national championship. It's not like an SEC team winning it every year anyway, besides Clemson.
Right.
Yeah. Nah, they really are like this. I don't think they couldn't do y'all like they did basketball. They didn't want to do basketball like that, but they had to because it was like the beginning and it was peaking and all that stuff. Like they had to.
Yeah.
I don't think the people that run the country and all that stuff, they're not gonna just do that with football. They can't because they know they really can't. Like because football like is like they did it with baseball. Baseball still I ain't really heard too much about what baseball gonna do. But baseball always like baseball gonna probably be one of the first sports to get right back into it because of the fact that
team sports.
They play games without fans anyway. A lot of time, like they got like a doubleheader, or they got something where they gotta run 2 games one day. They'll play at like 1:00. People still at work, on a Wednesday. So they kind of used to that. And then like they did it before with the Orioles when they had the what was something happened with a black man getting murdered or something. And then they was talking about riding the Orioles game, so they played a game with no fans in Baltimore.
Yeah, I remember.
But like football, it's like I ain't never seen football with no fans.
Yeah.
But if they have to do that, you know what I'm saying? I feel like they just gonna do it because it's like they know that being televised is better than nothing.
Nothing at all.
Yeah, I think whatever the case is, how the season's gonna work out, I think we're gonna have a season either way it goes. Well, I know the SEC is gonna have a season either way it goes. It's unfortunate what happened to basketball and how their season got cut short, but I think football is like NCAA football is the most watched college sport.
Yeah.
And, you know what I'm saying? Out of all the sports. So it's too much money involved.
I was about to say the revenue
in football. So there's no way possible that they're not going to let us play the season. And plus, the virus is pretty much slowing down. I wish that our political leaders didn't open it up so it can continue to slow down. But I understand that they gotta, you know, they don't want to go in another Great Depression, whatever the case may be with the economy. So I understand why they opened it, but I think the coronavirus is going to continue to slow down, and I think if not, we're going to start the season with fans. I think mid-season we're going to have fans.
Yeah, I think that's gonna happen with y'all and the NFL. It's just but I know you gonna know for sure. The first game without fans is just gonna feel so weird.
It might be the most watched thing ever.
Yeah.
The first football game without fans is gonna be the most watched.
Like that's gonna be in like history books how sports being played with no fans due to this virus.
Especially if it's like a big game, LSU versus Alabama, something of that caliber. It's going. We had the most watched game last year. Just picture the ratings that have.
Right. You take away the people that weren't there, that were there, that can't watch it in person now.
Right, and that's 100,000 fans right there.
Right. That's what happened with the NFL draft. They said it was like the most watched draft ever.
And that was like by far too. It wasn't even close.
But the thing I'm worried about though with opening up is because the people saying they don't have no cure, they don't have the antidote or whatever. So it's like they talking about it might be next year.
Nah, they working on the vaccine.
They're working on it, but they say they really don't be done. Like they trying to rush it.
Oh no,
Like they open schools up in one of these countries, and the people got an outbreak. 70 people got sick or something like that. So they start shutting schools down again. And then I think they said England gonna open up schools this week. Because like the thing about it with the sports thing is gonna be just the athletes. I feel like they're not gonna open the classes back up. Classes gonna stay online, but it's gonna be like the athletes are back to do their sport. But as far as the teachers and the other students and thousands of students, they're not gonna do that because nobody really won't be responsible for no dorm outbreak where everybody got it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the thing is colleges rely so much on that housing.
I feel like everybody's losing money though. Everybody gonna lose money. Yeah, NFL said they lose $5 billion for no fans.
Yeah, they said 5.5 billion with no fans. NFL will lose.
So it's like, but I mean,
but the NFL can recoup that. Like they can recover that money
the next season when they sell out every game. They gonna sell out every game.
But it's still a loss at the end of the day, though.
Yeah, it's a loss.
That loss doesn't hurt the NFL like how schools. And I'm only saying that because it's just like
that's small schools.
They're opening right. Like
the SEC schools gonna miss the money because they want it, but they don't. There ain't no way they. You know what I'm saying? They ain't missing no meals.
I think technology is so advanced now these days. So I think before the season starts, they're gonna have some type of technology that's gonna determine whether you have the virus on spot. They're gonna wave something over your head, throat, nose, everywhere, every case
They're working on the app.
Yeah, they're gonna say, okay, this person does have the virus, this person doesn't, and they're gonna have social distancing rules in the stadium, keeping fans like every other chair or something like that, unless you're in a family or you're in a group. I think we're gonna have fans, and then it's just gonna be a social distance kind of thing in the stadium, and they're gonna have technology that determines whether somebody has the virus or not, and they can't come in the game.
Drunk jokers getting kicked out the stadium.
They're gonna probably cut the liquor sales, which is gonna be.
They might say no liquor, like we can't even do it with y'all.
But like football's like such a any sport really have fans. Like after a good play, they be like, "Oh, good job."
To think about they saying it's a lot of it go to the breathing and stuff. So imagine, or you might have spit come out because you excited type thing, and it's like,
or you get
mad.
But
that's what I'm saying. But if you already
Nah, I
have
know.
that
That's why it's like you
technology,
check them, you don't have it, so you good.
before they come in, then nobody have it, so you're not spreading it. What you
Right.
gonna spread? Just regular spit. You know what I'm saying? So I that's what I think is gonna happen. And one of my coaches already said in China they already have those devices that determine if somebody has the virus or not just by waving a wand over the top of their head. So I think I think schools, leagues, and organizations gonna start buying that so they can have fans in the stadium. That's a lot of money that these schools and organizations losing out on just because you can't have people in the in the stands.
Right.
So something's going to change and something's going to happen to where they're going to have fans at those games. So
Well, they predicting 2021 everything gonna be like a big old upturn.
yeah, we're gonna see. It's really just. I mean, we can sit here and talk about it, but it's really just
A
you just
waiting,
got to
yeah,
watch
it's
and
a
see what
waiting
happens.
game. Yep, it's a waiting game.
Yeah, everything might just go down, and then the virus might just disappear out of nowhere. You never know.
Right.